All right, this week was 8 hours and 45 minutes in the shop. Got about 630 hours to date with a forecasted finish date of 10/8 of 2030. So it's getting to the point where that finish date really isn't changing all that much. It's getting harder and harder to change it because we're averaging over a larger and larger denominator. So I have a feeling that 1030-ish date is going to stay the same for quite a while. So this first part of the video was really, I think, probably my first foray in being a little creative and a little unique and specialized with my build. This will be an IFR plane when it's all said and done. And with that, there's a whole bunch of nuances that come into some of the inner workings of the plane, particularly things like servos and whatnot for autopilot controls, as well as magnetometers and all the rest of this stuff for the avionics. So what you saw me do there at the beginning of the video was actually add an additional pathway with some additional snap bushings for a second wiring pathway through the wing, through that void space in the wing. So I went ahead and cut in basically another pathway in both wings so that I have basically two wire pathways in both wings. Made sure that I used a template to get all those pathways in line. It did work out very, very well. And I ordered some more snap bushings from a company called Mauser Electronics. Got them in a couple of days, and they were actually pretty cheap. I got about 30 of them for $10. So I think that'll work out, and I think that'll help tremendously when it comes to actually wiring up the plane and get everything, all those wire harnesses inside the wing. So I was pretty excited about that. Um, this part of the video is the first foray into my new cradles for the wings. I made some cradles with just some 2x6s and some 2x4 framing, and then I went to Home Depot and got some scrap carpet to be able to make some slings for the wings so that they could hang in the cradles, and then I could work in them basically at chest level more or less, and have access to be able to get those bottom skins on when the riveting starts. So the rest of this video gets a little boring. It's kind of some cool stop motion video in there of me doing all the clecoing and match drilling for both sets of wings. And then towards the end of the video, I got all the clecos removed and started removing the skins again so that I get them deburred. Go ahead and start dimpling those. That'll be most of the effort next week. I have a feeling that's going to take a while because there's, I don't know, probably 800 holes, give or take, that I have to go through and deburr and get those dimpled before I can even test fit it again. And as you guys know, I can't put those bottom skins on until the wire harnesses get here, and that's probably several weeks from now if I even can afford it. So jury's out, but still making some progress until we can't. That's about it for this week.